Hello, welcome to Masroor's English Club. Today we are going to discuss advice versus advise, already versus already, adept versus adopt, and revenge versus avenge. So let's begin with the first pair, that is advice versus advise. Now, advice, ADVICE, is a noun that means an opinion or a suggestion or a recommendation of something. Example sentences are: my advice is to sell your old car and get a new one. Here, word advice is a noun, ADVICE. He needs advice from an expert. She has been giving him some expert advice about investing. The advice offered in this column is intended for informational purpose only. So remember one thing, ADVICE is a noun, whereas ADVISE is a verb. There is only one letter difference between both spellings. CE is a noun and SE is verb. So definitely, being a verb, it has different forms, and the present form of advice is advise or advises. The past is advised. The past participle is advised, and present participle is advising. The meaning of advise is to give someone advice, suggestion, or recommendation. That's an action verb. Example sentences are: I strongly advise you to sell your old car. This advice is a verb. My doctor advised me to lose some weight. She advises the president on foreign affairs. He advises patients when dealing with children. So I hope you got the difference between ADVICE and ADVISE. With S, it is a verb. Now the second pair is already versus already. Already. Already is a phrase that means fully prepared or completely ready for something. My vacation is next week, but I am still all ready to leave. It's always good to double check with children that they are all ready for school before they leave the house. I am all ready for my presentation to the board on Tuesday. We all are ready to perform on the stage of grand finale before the judges. So, all ready means fully prepared or completely ready for something. Whereas the word already, which is an adverb that means before a specific time or by a certain time. Let's see few example sentences of already. Sarah ran to her gate, but her flight had already departed. Sarah wanted to get the flight. She ran towards her targeted gate, but the flight had already departed, so she could not get it. She missed it. I asked him to come to the exhibition, but he had already seen it. The concert had already begun by the time we arrived. As I have already mentioned, I doubt that we will be able to raise all the money we need. Okay, the third group is adept versus adopt. Okay, and the difference is of only one letter. Adapt, sorry, ADAPT. It is a verb, and being a verb, definitely it has different forms. The present form, past, past participle, and present participle. The present form of adapt is adapt or adapts. The past is adapted. The past participle is adapted, whereas the present participle is adapting, which is also the continuous form as well, the ing form that we use in continuous tenses. Meaning is to make fit for a new use or often by modification. Or you can say to adjust. When children go to a different school, it usually takes them a while to adapt. She has adapted herself to college life quite easily. The camera has been adapted for underwater use. The clock was adapted to run on batteries. So I hope you understood the concept of adapt in all these sentences. To adopt means to make fit something by bringing few modifications in it. The second word is adapt, ADEPT. So ADAPT was a verb, whereas ADEPT is an adjective that means expert or skilled in something. Example sentences are there before you. He is adept at making people feel at ease. It means he is expert. He is usually very adept at keeping his private life out of the media. He is an adept politician to make the most of this political situation. Mr. Kias is an adept at public dealing. That is why he has been promoted as a public relation officer. So the meaning of adept is an expert. You can use word adept at the place of expert. The last word in this category is adopt, ADOPT, which is also a verb, and it has different forms. The present form, past form, past participle, and present participle. The present form of adopt is adopt and adopts. Past form is adopted. The past participle is adopted, and the present participle is adopting. The word is missing there. And its meaning is to take by choice into a relationship. Example sentences are there before you. They were unable to have children of their own, so they decided to adopt. We adopted some of the local customs. The author Samuel Clemens adopted the name Mark Twain. The resolution was unanimously adopted by the Senate. So adopted means to take by or to pick up. Okay, here is the present participle form of adopt. The last pair is revenge versus Avenge. Now, as far as the word revenge is concerned, revenge is a verb as well as noun. It falls in both categories. And as a verb, it has different forms: the present form, past form, and past participle and present participle. The present form of revenge is revenge or revenges as per the subject in present indefinite. The past form is revenged. The past participle is revenged, and the present participle is revenging, which is the continuous form as well, the ing form, which we normally use in continuous tenses. Meaning is to injure or to harm someone. Example sentences. Here we go with few example sentences. It is the story of a woman who plots a dastardly revenge on her unfaithful lover. He needed to satisfy his desire for revenge. Now here the revenge is used as a noun. You must cast aside all thoughts of revenge. The red team revenged themselves on the blue team by winning the semi-final. In the last sentence, the word revenge is used as a verb. Let's move towards avenge. Avenge is also a noun as well as a verb. And being a verb, it has different forms: the present form, the past form, the past participle, and the present participle. The present form of avenge is avenge or avenges. The past form is avenged. Past participle is avenged, and the present participle is avenging. It means to take revenge on the behalf of someone. Okay? Avenge means to take revenge, not by yourself, but on the behalf of someone. He swore he would avenge his brother's death. They vowed to avenge their father by capturing and punishing his killer. Albert slowly and distinctly exclaimed, "The Count of Monte Cristo is avenged." In the second half of the movie, they team up to avenge the wrong done to them. So that's all about the revenge and avenge. I hope you understood from the explanation. Thanks for watching Masroor's English Club. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon to turn on the notification so that you never miss upcoming videos.